How did you and your dad step into the competition side of barbecue? What was that like?
For a way for us to meet up and see each other more often than the typical just maybe Thanksgiving or Christmas, we started to see these barbecue competitions on TV and stuff. We're like, oh, well, why don't we try that? So there was a contest in Tryon, North Carolina we went to. I was already a chef, so we did terrible. Like, when you're a fine dining chef, right? You think you can cook every single thing under the sun.
Of course, there's nothing going to stop you.
Right? Needless to say, and that goes to all fine dining chefs now, like try to come cook barbecue with me and you'll see that it's not just throwing racks of ribs on a grill and waiting for heat, right?
Oh, yeah. Especially how competition now is, you have to kind of forget some of the chefiness stuff when you're going to those competitions.
One of the things I took out of that contest was, hey, the judges at these contests they're regular Joes. They're not looking for guava or any of this type of stuff that may add a great profile to pork or your ribs or something. But for them, they're like, no, that's not barbecue. That's not the taste I was looking for. So then you don't get judged well. The idea was, okay, I got to bring it back to the basics. I got to learn the basics. I got to learn fire management. I got to learn what the meat is actually doing. Then my fine dining background took me into a direction that really led me into being successful in competition barbecue because I dove into the science and the nuances of every flavor profile and how meats actually get cooked and when the fat breaks down. That's really what's propelled my career, is like taking the learnings of how a fine dining chef gets taught and thought and how they think about food and transferring that to my barbecue is kind of what led me to be, I think, partially, successful.